into that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Wants to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And now they'll run it on the draw. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
QB bootlegs here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Pitch to the back. How's the spin move?
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You said, oh no, and I was already ready to jump up and down.
Now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The what?
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's
I
not
love
a
you
huge
too,
game.
Bobby.
You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and
That's
close
soft.
so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21.
Hello?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Right.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Pump over the middle. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Yeah, that was. There were two guys there. I was trying to get on one so I could actually get to you. But the other one, I mean, there were two of them. I don't know why one didn't stick.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Prescorn. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up 3 yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a
I
big
suggest you kick it.
play.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Movement here from the tight end. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking for a man. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this
some of these angles the CPU takes is just unbelievably bad.
They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down.
It's like they don't prioritize the person with the ball. They prioritize the blocker chasing them.
Bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is
the user!
For the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So the offense takes
Zach, I suggest you press everybody.
Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see
I'm going to pick myself to see if I'm dreaming.
The Ducks will bring
Hot dog, it's real.
They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch.
Are you kidding me, Zach?
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there. As time
Well, that'd only give you a
in the
10-yard
first
penalty on college
half.
ball.
Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Yeah.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going.
Hot dog, it's real.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Oh, Jesse, I'm going to pinch myself to see if I'm dreaming. We stink.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
Zach.
Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup.
I suggest you stop.
This big a gain on a quarterback scramble, defense coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Grab behind the line. It's pre-scoring. And he'll maybe get back to the
Thank
line of
you.
scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback.
I like
and you
glitched
saw it
behind
right
you
there,
on that,
the ability
though.
to scramble out of the pocket, extend
Because
the
I had
play,
Hicks, and then it, like...
passes like that is
Oh, no.
invaluable to the offense.
That should have been OPI or something. There's no way.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal.
No, back off.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Imagine if you had to bet that both of our quarterbacks would score 2 or more touchdowns with their legs.
Design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed.
You'd probably win like $450 bucks.
From the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And he's hit just before the throw. That's reeled in. It's Perry. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Perry. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to get.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver.
Man, if he could catch that in stride, he could probably almost get the 1st down.
Good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a gain here. Big play for this
offense.
Then
we sue you.
The receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
Smoke you another.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5.
Zach, shut up.
Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
Oh, well.
So it looks like the penalty
I just undid everything I got from the offsides. You're welcome.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores in a day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't
that was shock slot option, is what that was.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28.
It'd be cool if we could find, like, I don't know,
So after putting up a touchdown,
10 other people like you and I who would play at least one game a day. Like, imagine if we had someone in every Big 10 school. That'd be pretty cool.
To start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Perkins. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense.
Good play call. You saw he was one-on-one with no one else on the edge.
Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get
It'd be cool if I could, like, go low and hit you while you're going down and give you the 15-yard penalty. Put your quarterbacks out for the game. You know what I mean? Drop.
There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Good job taking what I gave you, though, because you probably wouldn't have gotten more on the outside.
Stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
He's hitting the gritty.
Just remember, in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Could you imagine getting to see an LSU game when they had Jettas and Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, all 3 on the same team? Oh my God.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff.
I think it's really trashy he left like that. Like they're in the playoffs and he dipped.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Yeah, think about what Huff and all our transfers did last
And the
year.
first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
What is it? Really?
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner decides to fair catch this.
Bubby, 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 Bubby.
Keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this. And
you saw my guy get between your guy and the ball, didn't
you?
you?
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion.
Yeah, they contested a little bit better.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Makes a nice move there. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops it just short of that first down marker.
I suggest you stop it.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go. Touchdown, Ducks. Pick six could be a game changer.
What a play here by the defense.
He will score. Unbelievable.
To give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown.
Was that a red ball?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage
good
team
coverage.
Bring him down.
One more stop, boys.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That was scary.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks free in the clear at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
Bruce Papeau, my
for the 6 points.
second string wide receiver's in '93, and he's only a sophomore.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
Yeah. I like Sawyer Gaines, but I wish he wasn't hurt for this game. Last night we let the liquor talk.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
I can't remember. Yeah, you're telling me. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all.
Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to pass. It's Moore. It's a quick grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the ground, it's Singh. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense.
Yeah,
It's
it does
one thing to give
definitely
up big
feel
plays
pretty
over your
good.
head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. Yet
I'm really excited about him. He's going to be really good here in a few years.
Able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Yeah, but he's only like an 80 overall.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Are you scared yet?
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work.
Yeah, Kona Singh is only a
progressions
freshman.
here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Quick spin on the run. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Well, I got 3 timeouts and it's first and goal. Plus the 2-minute warning.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Trying to run it. It's Ray. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well,
What was that, Ray?
He's completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now
Hold
have
on.
third down.
Because I'm away, it ain't
The
playing it,
offense
so let
could be
me do
thinking
it
about four-down
personally.
situation. They need
Na,
to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. And it's
Ball
picked
game.
off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but
You
that
tested my
takeaway
user.
is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's found some room at the 45. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that's holding.
They're calling it an upset, even though you're 1 and I'm 2.
As we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback keeps the
Damn it!
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And now the handoff. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. And a player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout or they check him out.
To be fair, Zach, the only way I feel like you could genuinely compete with Oregon is if you were Ohio State.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Probably, yeah.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The whole thing was really good. Yeah. Zach, I am gonna miss Don Payton. Are you excited to see Don Payton go? It won't go that much, Zach. We're number 1 and number 2. I torched you in the run game. I can't believe I forgot I actually threw a fit. Yeah, it's probably the yards after catch. Even though I had a better completion percentage and more touchdowns, or the same amount of touchdowns and less picks. Yeah, you averaged almost 12 yards per throw. Devontae Moore had 17 attempts for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, get it. We probably just switched places. Now the only thing we have to hope is that there isn't another undefeated Big 10 team. Dante Moore has the Big 10 passing yard record. I got Jake Hart, the right tackle. I got Manu Marcordes, a left tackle. I got Oscar Tompkins, a left edge rusher. And Zach, did you get what's his name? I didn't either. Really? Braden Platt. Wow. Braden Platt, the outside linebacker who got the pick 6 on him, got defensive player of the week, Big 10. Over Georgia? Oh, Zach, you locked me out, but that Wisniewski guys between you and Notre Dame, you're 2 and Notre Dame is 1. This season has an extremely shallow left outside linebacker class. My poor Bobby. Ohio State got moved back because they lost to Indiana. Did you see Jalen Hurts was the first player since 1973 to have 2 turnovers in one play? Yeah, he threw an interception, and then you didn't see that goofy ass referee explaining that? He was like, he called the play, and then he was like, the referee explained it like, the ball was intercepted by the defense, then it was fumbled and recovered by the offense, and then it was fumbled by the offense and recovered by the defense. It was like some Tom and Jerry shit. I'm not gonna lie, Zach, that kind of hurt my soul to watch you lose again. At home, in the big house. Yeah. I think you had 2 receivers there. I think what happened in my head whenever you threw it is I really thought you thought my user wasn't going to be able to do it, because I had a user right over top of that. I'm gonna clip that.